Now, Motion Controller can create a drag effect, similar to dynamic paint, and speed is used to set the drying time. When the speed value is 0, it will not weaken. A new Auto Rotate option has been added to the Motion Transform node. It can be automatically aligned to the velocity. For example, a value of -2 aligns the y-axis to the direction of motion. 1, 2, and 3 correspond to the x, y, and z-axis respectively. The negative values correspond to the opposite axis. A value of 0 means that the item is disabled. Motion Noise adds a non-field output to fit the Transform Geometry node. Now take a look at our new node, Motion Trail, which can quickly create trail effects. It comes with multiple effect outputs: duplicate, particle, and curve mesh. Let's use the Join Geometry node, merged with the original instance for better viewing. Lifetime is used to set the tail duration. Curve Spline only outputs splines. By default, it is to track the mesh point. Normal offset shrinks or expands the emitter's mesh. Sometimes, you don't want it to leak out. This will use distribution points instead of mesh points. Use point IDs for materials. Let's add a material. By default, all curves index and ID are derived from the instance. After enabling this option, each curve has its own ID, so the color will be random. Also, a trail attribute has been added to the Motion Attribute node. You can make gradients based on trails. Let's look at other options. Jitter mainly works on particles. When the speed is too fast and the frame rate is not enough, you will find that the tail is broken. Jitter can be compensated by random jitter before and after. Seed is used to set the random seed for jitter and distribution. You can concatenate with frames so that each frame is different. But don't use it in curve output, it will cause error. Radius is used to set the radius of the curve or particle. You can use it in combination with the ease radius option. Note that the interpolation here is power-based. A value of 0 will be uniform, 1 is linear. Resolution is used to set the precision of the profile. Resample curves for curve resampling. Let's add a noise to the force. Resample curves can correct problems caused by insufficient curve segments. Smoothness is used to smooth the curve. Note that sometimes this item may get unwanted results. Ease force is similar to ease radius. Here is the influence of force. Normal is to control the force in the normal direction. Also, you can set the spin force. This also works for curves. You can customize the force by adding a vector. Or use a texture. Remember to map to the range -1 to 1. Resample curves will make the result better. Also works on particles. In the new version, we also added 10 examples. For example, dissolve, burning effect, you can view the node tree to see how they work.